Hello and welcome to Quick Looks with the Casual Hour. My name is Bobby. Joining me today is Chase Kinnicky, Gamer on the Go. And I hope you like music, because we are playing Loot River.
What? Because you mean like a lute, like the guitar? Like the old-timey guitar?
Isn't that what this is?
I think that's spelled L-U-T-E.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
My mistake, man.
Sorry, buddy.
We're playing Loot River, and I hope you're ready.
Am I?
I don't know. What do you know about? Clearly, I don't even know what the fuck we're going after here. So,
well, what I know is that this is a dungeon shifting roguelike is how it gets categorized. It came out early May. It's developed by a studio called Straka.studio. I believe they're a studio in Slovakia, and they've in addition to this game, they've also worked on a couple games. I guess you'd call it the Euclidean series. There's a game called Euclidean Lands and another game called Euclidean Skies that seem like they are turn-based puzzle games that kind of have like a real Monument Valley look to them. Yeah. Except maybe even more fucked up and weird, which sounds great. But yeah, Loot River. This is one of them roguelikes.
Yeah, man, I've played a little bit of this. It's got some interesting things going for it. So I would say that I saw somebody say, hey, if you like Dark Souls and Tetris, play Loot River. And I could see why somebody would say that.
I mean, it's we'll see why Tetris, I guess. But Tetris seems more like a maybe aesthetic thing than actual Tetris mechanics. But sure, okay.
This is the sanctuary. This is your hub. You've got some people that you will be meeting on your runs that you will point back this direction, and as you do so, there's going to be new things that you can get. Like for example, Freya here, you can shop and upgrade.
Oh, okay, yep, I've seen one of these before.
And the way that this works, if you were to upgrade to a different weapon, you will immediately get that weapon for that run, but if you lose that run, you will not start with that weapon again, but it will now be in the pool, or in the river, I should say, of loot that you can get. And you can find it there. So buyer beware that your mileage may vary a bit with how much you get out of these weapons that you upgrade. But there's other things too. If you look at the upper left-hand corner, you can see my health, the weapon that I have out, and then on the D-pad symbol there I have that potion at the top. Mm-hmm. There is a person that basically if you bank your potions with them and you have a successful run, when you come back they will duplicate the amount of potions you have. But so there's a system there that you can talk to, but everybody's got like different things that you can upgrade. So abilities,
sure. More skill trees, lots of trees.
Yes, lots of trees. If I go into my character here, you can see that you're upgrading your stats. You can upgrade the gear that you have equipped. You start out with the sword and halberd or spear. Map will show like where you're at as you're doing it, and then these are the modifiers that you can equip per run. So pretty vanilla right now.
Can you go back to your character gear?
Yeah.
I like your Kung Lao hat there. You got
hell yeah! I wish I could throw it.
That'd be nice.
Hell yeah.
Odd job style.
You know it, but I like my righteous collar because it is righteous. I want to talk really quick about like how well this game moves. And that's a big thing about this game, because if you look at it, like you kind of expect maybe like pixel-based movement, like where you're still kind of following a grid, so to speak. But with this isometric view, there is a really tight response. You have a light attack that is combo based, and then you have a heavy attack, or you can charge that heavy attack and do a bigger move.
Okay, that seems cool. I really like. Hey, sorry, go back for a bit. One I really liked. It almost looks rotoscoped how smooth the animations are. It'd be really weird to rotoscope something top down like this, but it has that look to it, and that's great.
I'm glad you called that out. I think that maybe this was a 3-dimensional game that they've applied like a filter to.
Interesting. And then go back down to those sticks that you were
over here.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. I look at that lighting as you walk around.
I know.
That shadow stuff is very, very good.
It's got a really cool look and feel to it for sure. We're playing this on PC.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I think you're about to say you're playing this on Steam.
Yeah, no, Game Pass.
Okay.
This is Game Pass PC. This is out on Steam. I don't know if it's out on anything else. Do you happen to know if it is?
It is out on Xbox consoles and Steam, but that is it so far.
Well, let me show you how the sausage gets made here.
Please
I will
do.
tell you all right now, I'm not very good at this. Oh, wow, weird. I thought that I could get through this last time.
That's a big hand.
All right, we're not going that way. Interesting. Definitely have ran a mission down that side. Let's try going up.
I have yet to see a river.
We're going to get to that river. Here's our potion guy. I don't want to invest anything with him right now.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we are at the river in the sunken village. And I am controlling all of this with the right thumbstick on my controller. So as you go to platforms, you can now move them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. So I knew that the point of this game is that you're moving around these island pieces. I didn't know you had full control. I thought this was going to be like a Pokemon ice puzzle thing where you have to. Huh. Okay.
So
that's interesting.
So one of the things I'm like, these guys are going to want to come to me, right?
Sure.
So I mentioned I have a heavy attack. I'm going to start charging now, and I can move this around. So when we go up here, we'll just take them out. But I got poison, which is not great. I'm going to get off of this here.
Yeah, so could you stick and move?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's interesting.
There is a parry system, so we can collect these here. This is a modifier. More travelers were allowed to stay in the keep, resulting in more enemies. I don't think I want that.
What does that mean? Oh, just it'll have more enemies? Okay.
Yeah, and then we can slot in. So it does that thing like a lot of these roguelikes do where you have limited space, you'll be getting more shit, and you have to make some determinations on like what kind of build you want to have for that run. This is going to add one more point of dexterity to our...
Oh, goody! One more point of dexterity?
Yes.
That changes everything.
So now we're going to move this big old honking thing.
That's cool. This is kind of a cool idea to move around the physical spaces. And
yeah.
I mean, here is where the Tetris comes in, I guess, in that that's the T shape from Tetris.
Yep.
I'm not
pretty
sure
good, right?
To call this a Tetris game, but yeah, it's very cool.
There is a parry mechanic, so by hitting that there, you kind of take that step back. I didn't mention it because I wasn't going to try and do it here, obviously. But this first area that you're in, if you complete it in less than 2 minutes, you get a pretty nice boon. I don't know what it is because I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
But that is
so like a Dead Cells kind of mechanic.
Yeah. All right, can't do that, so I need to come down and take his. Then come around. We can take this one. See if I can parry here. There we go. That staggers him.
I see. Okay. He's got a big
He's got a big old thing. But there'll be some like false wall type shit. Ooh, I don't know if I like you. Let me heal up really quick. That thing's big.
Now, have you seen any enemies that affect this kind of way that you play? Like, have you run into any flying enemies that go, I don't fucking care if you move your...
That one just there was the first I've seen.
Did he
with
fly?
That, like,
okay.
Yeah, he flew over.
He seemed like he was still sticking to the land, but okay.
All right, we just went up a level, so now we're level 2. I can add a point in if I want to do so. So I'm going to add it to my strength.
Okay.
And then
have you seen any enemies that can also take advantage of moving platforms?
I have not. Again, I have not put a ton of time into this. This dropped 2 days before Citizen Sleeper did. And
that makes sense.
being that they're both on Game Pass, like I think it was just some unfortunate timing because this game, it's really cool, and I don't, traditionally speaking here, like a lot of the Soul stuff has not been my shit, and this is not exactly like a 1-for-1 copy of that, but it's definitely difficult. It gets hard for sure. Successfully parry heals you a little. Okay, that sounds like an alright thing. But yeah, I just have not put as much time into this as maybe like Citizen Sleeper. We have a quick look that will be going up of Trek to Yomi, a game that I was really looking forward to but ended up not liking as much, and I think this would definitely like fill that need more than that for sure.
Yeah, I hate to ask the question.
Yeah.
But I feel like we have to ask it every time we play one of these. Is there a reason to play this over all the other amazing roguelikes that are out there? Is there a reason I'm going to play this over a Dead Cells, over a Spelunky, over a Risk of Rain?
You know, that's a great question, and one that I would say it's hard for me because I feel this one does some interesting things for sure. Like this is, I would argue, one of the more unique ones that I've seen in a time period where there's been a lot of copycats, right?
Yeah, it's bringing some puzzle-based mechanics to a genre that
there's that flyer.
Oh yeah, there he goes. That typically doesn't have these mechanics, or at least not so prominently displayed, and that's interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one that I think does some pretty cool shit for the most part. See if I can figure this out. This is gonna do me anything.
Now
here.
These are. I think you want to pull that long one up.
This one here.
Yeah, but well, you go back and do what you did. Reverse what you did. You need to get that smaller one connected.
This one down here.
It comes all the way down. Yeah, and now pull that one. Pull the one on the right all the way up. Sorry.
Yeah.
And now, can you get back onto? Basically, you want that one of those 2x1 tiles.
This one over here.
Yeah. There you go. And bring that. No. Okay, take that further to the left, and then all the way down. No.
All the way down. Oh, like this.
Yeah. And now move that one up. And above it. Above the 2-1 to the left.
Oh, got it. Good
and
call.
Now you can slip that through. So that's interesting. But I wonder though, this is procedurally generated.
Yes.
And procedural generation doesn't always work great with puzzles. So I wonder if that was something that was handmade, like something like that definitely took a lot more thought than just moving something back and forth. Is that something that's handcrafted by the developer, or is that just something that the procedural generation made and it accidentally made something really hard? That's what I would wonder about a game like this.
I'm not quite sure. I don't know if maybe there might be pieces that are like as you get to like this hub that takes us back up to the sanctuary.
Yeah.
So this makes more sense now. This hand piece here.
Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah. That fits into the area. Sure. Wait. So now you're back at the beginning. Couldn't you buy stuff and do stuff? Like you didn't finish a run.
No, we just like that was more or less like an intro piece here. So if I would have done that, I would have had my potions increased there, right? And then
okay.
So now I've got 28. I have 25 coins, and I think those are called soul stones. I'll have to double check and see here. But if I come over here and talk to Freya again, and we shop, it's knowledge. Sorry. So current knowledge. So now I could upgrade one of these here if I wanted to. So I can get this axe, or I can get a better blade. But I think I might go for this traveler's blade. This looks kind of cool. So if I upgraded that. That's interesting to see one of these roguelike kind of games come back to a central hub. Because this is usually... So if you're playing a game like Rogue Legacy or Hades, like once you're
once you're done with your run, you get back to your hub where you can buy and do stuff. But this game has this back in it within a run, or is that first area really just some like tutorial kind of thing?
It's kind of like a tutorial kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So we're back there now, and we can descend. I think it's saying back to the sunken city. Oh, ascend to the first city. So we were in the second city. Now we can go up to the first city. So just for shits and giggles here, I'll heal up, and I'll just show you what this next area looks like, and then we'll wrap up there.
Okay.
So we're gonna keep going up here on this. I like the style of this game quite a bit. I think that like just the art direction is really fucking cool. These big statues, like what the hell happened here? What is the sanctuary? There's a lot of mystery in the lore. I'm very interested in knowing more about what's going on with it for sure. All right, very different look than where we were at.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So like we can't get to each other, but
sure. But having spaces with stairs, I wonder if that becomes a mechanic of how you can.
Oh, now that locked in there until we kill everything.
Oh shit. Okay, that's a cool idea. That's fucked, but that's cool.
Yeah. So you can see it gets pretty fucking gnarly.
Uh-huh. It is cool in this way that you're fighting on these very interesting spaces.
Yes.
Because in this one alone, you have some very narrow pathways. You had that enemy that was throwing projectiles at you from across a gap. Like that.
Yes.
That makes combat interesting in a way that I guess Hades has some of that too. But in Hades, I felt like I was really just fighting people on a big flat open space.
Totally.
And this seems like it has a lot of, depending on how I choose to. Oh, I like that guy. That guy's not fucking around. Yeah, like this game has you fighting on a lot of potentially cramped spaces that you have to account for. That's
now his
cool.
sword, like,
yeah, he's got some range on that thing.
Ow. All right, this guy too. Let me see if I can parry. Nope, didn't get that parry there.
Is he the same guy, or does he have an
even just a different one. Okay. It's a cool game, man. I think it's doing some interesting things. I don't feel equipped to answer your very good question though, which is why would you do this when you have those other ones? And I think that
the easy answer for you that you didn't choose to say is Chase's
play Hades.
Chase's on Game Pass. It's free.
It's free. It's free.
Yeah, it's free to you. So in that instance, like yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you can play the game that's free to you, then go for it. What do you have to lose?
Right. And there is where death finds us.
That guy's a rough customer.
So let me just show you what happens upon death.
Okay.
You end up back at the sanctuary. I now start pretty much back to where we were at. Level 1. I don't have those abilities anymore. If we talk to her, she's just going to basically...
I will say, I'm much more interested in what this game is doing than what a Rogue Legacy 2 is doing. Like that.
I would agree with you there for sure.
That game looks competently made, but it also looks like a game I've played before in that it absolutely is just kind of more Rogue Legacy. Whereas this, I do like the mechanics of moving the battlefield. That does lead to that interesting choices idea of, okay, how do I want to approach this battle knowing these enemies have these tactics that they can use that will potentially counter some of the tactics that I would use. That's pretty, and yeah, I do like I do like this big head that's sunken in, and I like its
with the hands over here,
hands coming out, and I like its big arm coming out of a door.
Yeah, there's some cool shit here.
Something neat about what's going on here.
So this has been Loot River. It is on Game Pass. I think it's on Steam as well. It's on the Xbox series of consoles. I think it's $20. I think that's the price tag for it if you want to buy
25 on Steam.
Okay.
It also has a game and OST bundle that is currently 5% off on Steam, 28.48 if you want to grab that as well. Yeah, it seems like a pretty cool little thing.
Yeah. If you like pretty cool little things, subscribe to us here at the Casual Hour. We record video games like the one you're watching twice a week, where we put those quick looks right here on YouTube. We also stream games like Loot River Mondays and Fridays at twitch.tv/the Casual Hour. And we are joined Wednesday nights by our other co-host, Johnny, where we record our podcast, The Casual Hour, live, and then post that to wherever you listen to podcasts every Friday morning. So lots of good reasons to hang out with us. We'd love for you to make yourself cozy. Chase, thanks for going down this Loot River. I'm sad there wasn't more guitars, but hey, we found some stuff that we liked. And we'll be back with more quick looks right here at youtube.com/the Casual Hour. Take care, everyone.